Good morning. These are your Nassau Guardian highlights for Monday, January 26, 2026. Brought to you by your Daily Bahamas headlines, especially for people on the go and those who are visually impaired. Please don't forget to like, share, and follow our Facebook, YouTube, and WhatsApp channels. We begin with the main story on today's Nassau Guardian. Two former senior executives at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas have taken legal action against the state-run broadcaster, alleging they were unfairly dismissed for politically motivated reasons. Former General Manager Kaylisa DeVoe Isaacs and former Deputy General Manager Sandra Duncombe Knowles claim they were pressured to act improperly, resisted political interference, and were later terminated without cause. They allege breaches of corporate governance and unlawful conduct by the board. BCB has denied the allegations, insisting the dismissals were lawful. The case has reignited concerns about political interference and accountability at public institutions. Also on the front page, the Progressive Liberal Party is preparing to hold a pre-election convention as early as February. Party sources say leadership positions are not expected to be contested, though there is talk of a possible race for chairman. The convention is expected to energize supporters as the PLP moves to ratify its remaining candidates ahead of the general election. In separate political news, Free National Movement leader Michael Pintard is calling on the Davis administration to provide clear answers on the status of the Grand Lucayan Resort and the Grand Bahama International Airport. Pintard says Grand Bahamians deserve transparency, firm timelines, and proof of progress rather than repeated announcements without delivery. In national developments, Prime Minister Philip Davis defended the decision to remove VAT on unprepared food, saying savings cannot be precisely quantified because household spending varies. This follows the Guardian's estimate of average savings of about $11 per month. Davis maintained that Bahamians are already seeing relief at the checkout, while the opposition continues to call for clearer figures. In health news, Minister of Health Dr. Michael Darville announced that the deal for the new specialty hospital on New Providence has been finalized with the China Exim Bank. He said land clearing will begin shortly, followed by construction. At the same time, the Bahamas Nurses Union has advised members not to work excess hours, warning that a new public hospitals authority overtime policy breaches their industrial agreement. In court news, a magistrate ordered the forfeiture of more than $15,000 seized from a passenger after ruling it was the proceeds of crime. In another case, a man was sentenced to 3 years in prison after police found a loaded firearm in his home. Turning to the business section, a Leave Business is investing in the future of the Bahamas digital economy by sponsoring local students to attend a national cybersecurity summit. The initiative aims to build local expertise and strengthen cybersecurity awareness as digital risks increase. Now to the editorial. The Nassau Guardian warns against what it calls a return of political dog and pony shows in Grand Bahama. The editorial says residents are frustrated by repeated promises about the Grand Lucayan and the airport without visible results, and cautions that credibility will depend on delivery, not speeches. In the letters to the editor, one writer discusses Caribbean sovereignty amid growing international pressure. Another echoes frustration over Grand Bahama's stalled development. A third highlights the growing strain on the middle class, warning that many families are one setback away from financial hardship. Before we close, remember you can purchase a copy of today's Nassau Guardian or visit their website to read the full and additional stories in today's edition. We end the broadcast the usual way with this reminder: staying informed is essential to understanding the forces shaping our country and our future. As the saying goes, knowledge empowers a nation. Enjoy your day, be blessed, and be a blessing.